Do you find yourself consumed or distracted by the big question of what's next? Now that you're retired from roles of motherhood, of career. Hi, I'm Amy Freeze, and I am the founder of The Empty Nexter. And I'll be the first to admit, I was consumed and distracted in those early days of my retirement by just trying to figure out what's next for me. A former go-getter gal, someone who loved working, who loved having accomplishments, things checked off my to-do list, expectations. And when those went away, I kind of felt like I went away and there was nothing left to give, nothing left to explore, or a way to share the things that I loved, the gifts that I enjoyed using while I was working. But now, with about a year and a half, 2 years under my belt, I have learned that it's not about what's next that truly matters. What truly matters is what's now, right here in front of us. Today, I want to give you 5 tips, things that I've learned and have discovered in this new season. And maybe they will help you to kind of take a deep breath, slow down your mind, get rid of that cluttering question of what's next, so that you can truly enjoy and embrace all that is here for you right now. So let's get started. Some of these might sound elementary, but I do believe that we need to be reminded, sometimes daily, sometimes hourly, let's face it. But that first one is being present with wherever you are and with whoever you are with. Whether you're alone, just being present and not focusing on to-do lists, but maybe the fact that you've done a lot already and that you can really relish and relax in not having that to-do list anymore. Remember those days when we're like, oh, if I could just get through this to-do list, if I could just, check this off. Well, now you don't have to. So be present in what is taking place, whether it's in your home, outside of your home, alone, or with other people. Getting your mind, your heart, just your whole being to stop and be present, to take it all in. That's my first step. Secondly, stop and listen, not only to what God is telling you, which is so important, even though it might be a very small whisper. What is in your heart? But also, importantly, listen to what other people are telling you. And try to keep your mind from thinking about how you want to respond, what you want to say next. Listening is such a skill that we kind of don't often give it the priority as we should. We're often consumed with just thinking about what we want to share and what we want to say. And if we can become great listeners to God, our heart, and to others, I do truly believe that we will learn so much more, and that the relationships will grow greater and fuller. So turn up the volume on your heart, your ears, so that you can, when it is time to respond and share, it will be both thoughtful, helpful, and be connected to whatever it is that you are hearing. Thirdly, take time to laugh. When was the last time you laughed? Who are you spending time with that really brings out that chuckle, that ability to have you really just kind of not take life so seriously, not take the season, this void that maybe you're feeling so seriously. It's really about lightening up. And I just have to share that in the last few weeks, I have really been laughing a lot. And it's made me realize that I haven't laughed that much in the past. I've always had laughter. I've always found an opportunity to laugh, but to really just laugh at something that it's really kind of joy bubbling out and over and spilling out, which the fact that I've noticed the fact that I'm laughing makes me think I haven't been laughing enough. And just to kind of tell you what I've been laughing about, in case you're wondering, was with my parents. My mid-80-year-old parents who just celebrated their 66th anniversary. And I had stopped into where they are living in kind of this 55 and active home, which I could live there, which actually sounds kind of fun. I think I'd be laughing a lot if I was living there day in and day out. But I stopped in on their anniversary and it was so impromptu and they were both there and in the common area. And I just started asking them questions, kind of like, what do I do? And I was like, so tell me, what has been the most fun thing of your 66 years of marriage? And they were like stammering and like, you know, trying to come up with something fun. I think they've had a lot of fun, but they were having a hard time coming up with something. So I started asking them some other questions and they just kind of started getting into it. And I told myself, oh my gosh, Amy, you need to record this. Oh my goodness. I have chuckled and laughed rewatching that video. And so has my mom, my siblings. And I just realized how important, and I think I've always known it, but how important it is to not only laugh at yourself, but laugh with those around you. Just, I think again, being present with what you're doing right now, not looking at life so heavily, but just enjoying and being present in those moments and laughing if it's appropriate. And you know, a lot of things are appropriate to laugh at, especially these days. So that's my third one. Fourth, I think it is slowing down and shutting off and being okay doing just that. Just allowing the quiet, allowing the lack of distractions trip you up. And I think that you can do yourself a world of good if you just go, okay, this is my new season and I'm gonna be okay with it. I don't have to be hustling and bustling and checking things off the list, unless there are things that you really desire to do. I definitely think those are worthy of keeping on your list. But I think it's just relishing in this season and allowing your mind and your heart to catch up with this more dialed down pace and knowing it's okay. You've probably been running the rat race of life for quite some time. And now you've kind of earned this time to not be so frenzied, but to be enjoying it, embracing it, relishing in it, and in the quiet. Turn down the noise of life. Read a book. I can't tell you how many books I've been reading. And it is just so amazing to get lost in a book. So try that. Lastly, and this kind of connects with what I just shared, but I think going and taking a walk. A lot of times we go on walks, and if we're by ourselves, and I'm including myself in this, I always have my AirPods in and I'm listening to a message or I've got music on. But a few times I'm like, Amy, keep all of that at home. Keep those AirPods in the drawer and just walk. in silence. I walk in a very kind of a big neighborhood, lots of trees, lots of birds, and sometimes just being alone, whether it's in my thoughts or just hearing and listening to the sounds around me, give me a lot of peace. Allows me to hear things that maybe I wouldn't hear if I had something, someone talking in my ear. So I think that's a great way to kind of experience gratitude and the blessings of this season in a different way. So don't be afraid to just be by yourself, walk alone, be quiet, and you might just be surprised at how much you hear when you do. So I hope these 5 tips have, maybe just made you think about a few things. Retirement is a pace that we have to get used to, but it is a season that can truly be enjoyed. Even if you were a go-getter gal that thrived on accomplishing and getting that to-do list done. So it's not what's next, it's what's now, right now, where you are, who you're with, that I encourage you to get comfortable in being. I sure hope that you'll come back for more retirement content, and I would love it if you would let me know if this is resonating with you. You can do that by subscribing, liking, sharing a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts and walk along this new season with you. Until next time, be blessed.